Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a very long time since I uploaded. I just have been very extremely busy. I don't really post on YouTube anymore just because I find a lot of the content that I want to put up is more sort of like better for Instagram. And I just feel like I'm having like no motivation to keep my YouTube channel going because every time I put up something makeup related, it gets like no views. And I feel like ever since I literally finished Roaccutane, like no one's interested in anything anymore. So, comment below if you want me to keep making videos. I'm gonna put up a poll on my Instagram and see if people want me to YouTube. Here we are to do Priceline's 40% off skincare, sun care and tanning haul. So I've got some good stuff in here to show you. So, I think what we'll do is we'll start with tanning. I think at the end I'll just tell you guys how much it all came to. I actually made two purchases. So, I think the first purchase was like $105 and then the second one was like 95 or like 100 or something like that. So I did go back for more. I'm an idiot. So what we'll do is we'll start off with the tanning. So I actually have this product on right now, the new Bondi Sands Aero Ultra Dark formula. I'm gonna give my opinions on this straight up. I don't like it. I feel like with the Aero original formula when it launched, people either loved it or they hated it. I was in the category of people that hated it. I haven't used Bondi Sands tan for a very long time just because for me I prefer more of a violet based tan, and when they brought out their 1 Hour Express, that was like just the perfect color tan for me. Like I like a really dark tan that's got a violet undertone to it. I find any green based tan gives me more of an orangey look. It just does not suit me. And freaking loved that, and I think that was honestly the last Bondi Sands launch that I actually liked. I tried the Aero when it came out and was very disappointed. It didn't like when I put it on, I was like, oh my god, this is so nice and so dark, like I think this is going to look really good, and it dried down so quickly. Like I was like, this is like the 1 Hour Express, like it just dries so quick. And I literally wore it out for the day, and it was a really hot day, and like did not sweat off. It was so good. Freaking washed it off that night. So I think I had the tan on for literally like 9 hours. Washed it off that night, and then like the next day woke up and it was like I was like barely tanned at all, and I was just like, what the hell, like this is so damn disappointing. And then literally then the next day again, it was like I literally had no tan on my body, like it had all freaking come off, I swear. I do have trouble with self-tanners sticking to my skin, and I feel like it's just since being on Roaccutane. While I was on Roaccutane I had the issue, and I think my skin is still adjusting to like it's still getting back into its normal, and my skin may never go back to how it was before. So I feel like I do have trouble with tan sticking to my skin, and I feel like the ones that are like, you know, the really quick drying, the express ones, the ones that have more of a lighter feel to them, they just do not get the color result that I want because they're not heavy duty enough for my skin. I need something that's really intense to get it to even look like any bit dark on me. Look, it's nice, like it has darkened slightly throughout the day. When I first washed it off this morning, again with this, when I put it on, oh my god, looked awesome. Woke up this morning and I was like, oh my god, I think I'm literally going to be like a tan goddess. I wish I left it on for the day because I washed it off this morning and then I was like, okay, where did that all go? And usually that happens with me. The next morning I'm still a little bit, you know, not that tan, but then by the end of the day I'm a lot darker. It clung to my hands a bit. To be honest, I didn't find this tan to be that smooth of an application. I use the Mind Tan tanning mitt, and for me that's the one that's the like the softest, smoothest tanning mitt. I've never had issues with it. And so I'm just putting it down to the formula. I think if you like the original Aero, this will work really good for you. You will love this, but for me, I don't love it. So for me, this was a waste of my money, and I'm literally just going to give it to one of the girls at work. because I'm literally never going to reach for this, and I've already got like 2 bottles of tan going that I normally use, so I just don't see the point in letting this sit here when I'm not going to use it. So bye-bye. Okay, so the second tanning product I'm going to show you is literally my new freaking favorite tan of all time. So I've been a religious Latan Uber Dark Violet Base user for the last like ever since it launched, because I think when it first launched I bought it and I was like, oh, game changer. So their other tans are water, they're like tanning water, or like clear foam, so they actually don't have a color guide, so you just kind of like put it on, leave it on for however long you want to. Obviously the longer you leave it on, the more tan you are, but this is their ultra dark formula, and it's a 1 hour express one as well. So I leave this on, I put 2 layers of this on and leave it overnight. I find it doesn't feel too sticky, obviously, like because I do a couple of layers, like it doesn't dry down like the absolute best, like it doesn't dry down as good as what like your 1 hour express does in the Bondi, but I do not get, like, I sleep on my white bed sheets wearing this, and there's like next to no tan marks on my sheets, whereas if you saw my bed sheets right now from my Aero Ultra Dark, there is literally, it's like a big pinky orangey patch. It's terrible. So I find this one really good for like sitting down on the skin and not transferring onto sheets and everything and onto clothing. But yeah, literally, if you have not tried this tan, freaking try it. You are literally missing out on the best thing you will ever use in your damn life. So I bought a third tan because I'm a freaking idiot, and just fake tan all the time. But I guess, like, for me lately, I've been kind of getting concerned about, like, I feel like my skin is always so dry, and even though I moisturize it and everything, I'm just wondering if it could be down to, like, all the fake tan that I use, because I'm constantly tanning. Like, I literally have my fake tan on for like a week, like 6 days to a week, and then I scrub it off and put a new one on that night. Like, I literally barely ever have no fake tan on. So I've been, yeah, kind of just getting a bit conscious with like what I'm putting on my skin, like all the chemicals that are in fake tans and stuff. So I've been really on the lookout for a natural tan, and I wanted to try Eco Tan, but Priceline doesn't sell it, and I feel like around my small regional town, there's like there's not any major places that sell Eco Tan, and it's just a bit hard to have to try and get to after work and everything. So this brand has been in Pricelines for a while. It's called Pure Tan is the brand. So it's Pure Bronze Instant Tanning Foam. And this is the extra dark, and it's a 1 hour express apparently. I looked up reviews of this online, and both on the Priceline website and some other beauty websites, it has like 5-star reviews on every site, and people have been saying like this is literally the darkest, most long wearing, most like quick drying like formula ever, and I don't know why people aren't talking about it. So I'm thinking maybe I need to give this a go. I don't know how much it was. Let me pull out my receipts and have a look. So I think this it'll be on my second receipt. I literally don't have my second receipt, but I'm pretty sure this is normally $30, so it's not like the cheapest tan, but I think for a natural product, I think you've got to expect to pay a little bit more. So I think on sale it was down to like $18. So I'm really keen to try this. I think I'm going to put another coat over the top of my failed Bondi Aero tonight, and just to try and darken myself up that little bit more, because I do like to be a little bit darker. But it says smooth, lightweight, easier than ever to apply, spectacular golden colour infused with rich moisturisers, leaving your skin soft and supple yet never greasy. You can apply and shower after 1 hour. Interesting. I never listen when they say take it off after an hour, because every time I've done that, not tan enough. So I will definitely be sleeping in this. I'm really keen to give this a go when I don't have anything on. The only reason I tried the Aero last night and not this one was because the Aero was so new, and we've had so many customers asking how it is, and so I wanted to be able to try it now while it's new and like wear it to work and like be able to like show people how it is, I guess. But yeah, because there's like really no reviews because it's so new. But I'm really excited to try this one. This is like the one I'm most excited for. So it'll be really good if I can finally start using something that's more natural with no chemicals, and hopefully I find a difference in my skin, in the dryness and everything. Okay, so the next product is another body product. I wouldn't say it's like a tanning product, but this is something I've wanted to try for a very long time. It just sits there on the shelf and it doesn't really seem to sell, but I've always just been interested to see how it is. And the other day a customer came in and bought it, and I was like, I swear this is the only time I've ever seen anyone buy this. And she was telling me how good it was, and I was like, okay, we'll give it a go. So it's the Jergens BB Body Perfecting Skin Cream for the medium deep skin tones. And I got the medium deep one because I always have fake tan on, so I'm like never my natural colour. But it's basically like a moisturiser that's meant to kind of like even out the tone. So it's kind of like a BB cream but for your body. So, and I know I have like no really any imperfections to freaking mask, but it's just meant to give more of a brighter, like more flawless appearance to your skin. And like I'm like all about looking flawless 24/7. So there you go. So I haven't actually tried this yet, but I'm really keen to see what it looks like on top of like a fresh tan, like if I'm going out somewhere. I might even put it on tomorrow throughout the day. So we will see what happens. Okay, so finally moving on to the face skincare. So I stocked up on cotton rounds. I got a twin pack. My other pack is with my normal skincare stuff that I have. I will be doing a skincare update video as well tonight. I'm filming that. So that will be uploaded sometime after this video. I'm going to do this one first and then upload updated skincare routine later. So can't get past your Whispers cotton rounds. I just find they're the heaviest duty. I would prefer to use something that didn't require like that was more reusable for a toner, but personally I just find the spray toners just don't work as effectively on my skin. And the main reason I use a toner is to try and get my serums to like sink into my skin better, and I just find it works better if I wipe around the face with a cotton round rather than like a spray toner. So for now I'm going to keep using these. And then I didn't get any cleansers because I'm still going on a few cleansers at the moment. I've got like, I think I have like four cleansers, like 3 different Roche Posay ones and then a Lancome one. So didn't get any cleansers even though I was tempted to, but you all know I love Roche Posay, and I've been using their normal Anthelio sunscreen for a while. They recently brought out the this new formula for sensitive eyes, and because sometimes, it's not all the time, but just sometimes I find when I'm using my normal La Roche sunscreen that my eyes get a little bit irritated. So I thought I would try this one and see how it goes, and it is so nice. Like, it's a very similar consistency to the normal one. It's not as fluidy, it's a little bit more creamy, but really good for a sensitive skin. The fragrance is nowhere near as strong. Actually, does this have fragrance? No, so there's no fragrance in it. So no fragrance in this one because it is an ultra sensitive formula. I would have to check and see if there's fragrance in the other one, but personally I found the smell of this was just nowhere near as strong, and I didn't have any issues with my eyes and the sunscreen today. I'll have to try it a bit longer and just, you know, just to give it a really good try. But this is the best stuff, and honestly, like, of course it's down to personal preference, but a lot of people love the Mecca to Save Face SPF sunscreen for the face. Personally, I tried that and it stung the hell out of my skin, and it, like, I just feel like it would be a good one for oily skin because it's got that luminosity to it. And honestly, like, look, I don't know about the Mecca one because I don't know if it was tested in this test, but there was a study done on Australian, like popular Australian sunscreen brands, and saying how, because by law, companies their sunscreen may be much higher than an SPF 50, but by law we're only allowed to put 50 as the maximum. So that's why they all say 50 plus, because they're actually higher, but legally they are not allowed to say any higher than 50. It's like a bold claim sort of thing. So La Roche Posay sunscreens came number 2 in Australia for the highest amount of SPF against brands like Banana Boat, Cancer Council, Nivea sunscreens. So yeah, it's definitely a really high protection one, and if you are not wearing a sunscreen under your makeup every single day, I definitely recommend you do. Personally, I found the Mecca one didn't wear well under makeup for me, but the La Roche Posay ones definitely do, so give them a go. So the next product I have is the Formula 10.0.6 Bare Face Beauty Skin Moisturizing Cleansing Oil, Almond and Vanilla. So I like using cleansing oils just to remove my makeup. So I do this as like my first cleanse to get my makeup off, and then I go in with like my proper face cleanser and do 2 cleansers. So I do like 3 cleansers basically, but this one is literally just to get the makeup off, and then the other one's actually to like clean my skin. But I haven't tried this one. I usually use the simple cleansing oil and I freaking love it. My only thing is that what annoys me is it doesn't have a pump. It's like a cap top, and you have to like pour it out, and I just wanted to try one that had a pump on it, and this was nice and cheap. I think I got it for like $9 in the sale. I think it's usually like $15, something like that. So I'm really keen to give this a go. I'm just trying to get through my simple one first before I use the new one, but I will definitely do. Hopefully you'll see it in my skincare update, who knows. Okay, so the next product I got is the Anjali Naturals Canicel Beauty Oil. So this is a hemp stem cell oil. So if you've never heard of Anjali, they're a pretty new brand. They've only been around for like a couple years. They launched in Pricelines like 1.5 years ago. And they are pretty like different from a lot of natural brands. So Anjali's whole concept, their whole approach to skincare is using fruit stem cell science. So they are using stem cells extracted from fruits and using it in the skincare. I guess because they would have more repairing properties. But it's really good, and they're vegan, cruelty-free, vegan verified, 99% nature derived. Which is really good. It's really good. I've only used it once, but I really liked it, and I just am always on the lookout for a good facial oil, and I like the antioxidant properties as well that hemp seed oil has. So really excited to give this a further go and see if it ends up staying in my routine. Okay, so the next product I'm going to show you is literally, it's changed my life. It is the Ederma E Microdermabrasion Scrub Citrus Oil Blend and Dead Sea Salt. This is the freaking bomb. Holy moly, wish I started using this sooner. So, my camera's going to stop filming in a second. Okay, so this scrub, I've been hearing about it for quite a while. People come in and buy it like a lot and always say it's like the best scrub ever. I was just concerned it would be a bit strong for my for me just being on Roaccutane and that, so I wanted to wait until I'd been off it for a couple of months. Now that I've been off it for a couple of months, I thought I'd give it a go while it was on sale. It's usually like $30, so it was about $18 on sale. And holy freaking moly, my skin had never been so freaking smooth in my life. It's like just the best. And they even say that a sensitive skin should be able to use it still, but just like apply not much pressure, like just do a very gentle pressure. So that's what I did. Freaking hell, it's so good. I've been getting like it got rid of like all the freaking buildup I had all around my nose. It's just so freaking good. It is cruelty-free and 100% vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, GMO-free, so pretty much everyone should be able to use this, but it's really freaking good. And Ederma E is a really freaking good brand. I have a glycolic citrus peel mask by them, Again, I used it while it was on Roaccutane and it burnt my face, but I think it's because of the glycolic acid. So I really want to try that when I'm like, my skin's sort of like not as sensitive. But this is freaking amazing. Definitely get your hands on this. It's in a jar and it's got like a creamy consistency to it. So it's got a little cap, but it's like a cream. And it's just got the little grains of sea salt in there. It's literally freaking amazing. I'm like so glad that I bought this because I've been using the Clinique 7-day scrub cream for a while now, and I do love that as well. It's good as an everyday. I don't really believe in doing an everyday scrub, but for me I found I had to start doing it just because my skin was so and it's really like ultra fine, this Clinique scrub. Like, it's literally mostly just cream. Like, there's a little bit of exfoliant here and there. It's just to keep on top of the bits of flaky skin that I have, but freaking bomb. And I would only use this like twice a week because it is a lot stronger of an exfoliant, but freaking hell, honestly, get your hands on this. Don't know why more people aren't talking about it. It's heckin' good. So now we have my favorite clay mask of all time, the Generation Clay Purple Brightening Mask. So this mask, I wish I had found it sooner. This is really good because like, I've used the Elias Skin one and I've used the pink clay mask in this range, and just for me, because I do have that more drier skin and I'm not like that acne prone as such, but I do get a little bit of an oily tea. Like, I just found that I would feel really dry after the pink clay ones. I think because they're more of a detoxifying mask. This one here is a brightening one, and it's still got that clay consistency. So I find it still helps me with like a little bit of my breakouts and a bit of oiliness, but it also brightens. And like, I'm telling you, this mask actually freaking works. Like, it's so good. So I finally bought a tube because it's normally like $30 for a tube. So I got it for like 18 bucks, and I was running on like a little mini sample of it for ages, so I was trying not to do it all the time. But now that I have this, oh my god, so glad I finally have it. It's literally just great. They're an Australian brand as well. They are cruelty free, made in Australia. It doesn't say they're vegan, but yeah, they are cruelty free though, so get on it. So the last things I got in the sale, I was going to get these like foot masks, but I was like, Renee, you're being silly, like, you don't need it, just stop. So I stocked up on one of my favourite face masks, which is the Dr. Lewin's Reversiderm Brightening Vitamin C masks. So they're a tissue mask. This mask is so freaking hydrating, brightening. My skin is glowing for days after using this face mask, and they're usually like $10. They were down to $6 in the sale, and I was just like, I cannot miss out. And every time they go half price, like, we always sell out so quickly, but they are just freaking amazing. Like, honestly, I've tried like some of the Dr. Lewin's, like their other masks. I just find this one works the best for my skin because I love that glowy, bright look, as you can tell by the freaking like overdone glow of like my face today. But this is like, if you're dry and you need a bit of brightening, get on this. The other products that I kind of like, I stocked up on them before the sale because I knew they weren't going to be included in the 40% off sale, but they were 20% off before the sale, was the Clear Skincare hydrating hyaluronic acid mask. That for me is the best one for hydration that I have found, and they're only $5.50 normal price each, so they're very cheap and they're super effective. So get your hands on them if you can as well. So that's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys bought in the sale. I literally didn't even stock up on any of my normal stuff because like I just still have so much left of my normal stuff, so I basically just bought all brand new stuff. But I'm so excited to try everything and give it a really good go and just see how my skin goes like with all the new stuff. But yeah, let me know how you like the video, and if you're not already following me on my Instagram, what are you doing? go follow me. I post all my makeup looks on there. I post like regular stories. So go follow me on there if you're interested in makeup stuff. But anyway, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.